In this video, I'm going to show you some chayotes, another video about chayote. As you know, I am an experimental gardener, and these chayotes were from my very own garden. I had 9 chayotes. They were all from the previous years that I planted, and the reason why they came back because we just mulched the base of the plants. I have an 8-year-old, I have 3 years old, I have 2 years old, regrown or comeback chayote. I don't even know how to say them because every year they just something would come back or grow back. So you can see this one here is a typical chayote that you can buy at a grocery store. Most of the time they are tough skin, but these chayotes were from my garden, from the harvest that I had in November. Thankfully, this year the frost didn't come visit us early enough, so the baby chayotes had a chance to grow into good size, and some were really mature when I harvested them. So the first frost this year came around end of October, early part of November. Yeah, end of October. And so we were able to harvest 3 crates, 3 plastic crates of chayotes. With some of the chayotes were small too, but there was a lot of flowers. But anyway, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes you get a lot of harvest, sometimes you don't. Considering I live here in Zone 7 in the US, it's an experimental, but sometimes you just have to do what you need to do if you want to try out something. And so this year, these are the harvests I had, and they've been sitting in the box for a while. I have sold quite a bit of the chayotes when they didn't have these shoots, but the longer you keep them, whether they are soft skin or tough skin, eventually they will grow or produce some sprouts. So this is what happened. But even though they have sprouts like this, you can still cut them into V shape if you want to cook this part here. And that's what you should do. Like if it's still peelable, if it's still soft, you can cut them into like this. Make sure that you don't cut or you don't slice the thin seed. There's a pit inside right here. So if you cut it like like the V shape, then you can eat the portion or cook the portion where it's still good. So I have quite a bit of this. And also you can eat the young shoots. It's so soft, you can cook it. And do you know that chayote, the most common name of chayote is merliton? They are grown and cultivated in Central and South America. They were known to have been cultivated in the time during the time of Aztecs and the Mayans and all that, and during the time of Spanish conquest. So they've been cultivating this, and so since then, Spanish people, Mexicans, and South American, and even the Jamaicans called these shosho. So shosho, merliton, chayote, and the Filipinos call it sayote. So since then, it has been widely cultivated everywhere around the world that could successfully cultivate it. They were able to plant it. So sayote is how I call it in the Philippines. There's several varieties. There's smooth skin, there's round shape, there's oval. I happen to have 2 varieties, the ones that are more rounder shape like this, and there's this type that is more oval. And here's another type here that's prickly. It's called prickly chayote. I did not grow this, but I went to the Asian store and they always have this type of chayote. And I've been planning to plant this type of chayote because I've heard that they will grow quicker and you can harvest sooner than the smoother kind of chayote. When I bought these chayotes, the spikes were green, and because I wanted to let it sit and plant for later, I just let it, I keep them here and hoping that they would produce some shoots, and here they are after several weeks, and now they will be ready for planting come springtime. But right now it's not time to plant them yet, but I will plant them in containers because they're still like 3.5 months or 4 months before it's safe to plant these outside. So there you have it. If there's a will, there's a way. I am the type of gardener that likes to experiment, and so why not? If I can do this, you can too. Thanks for watching.